Hello everybody, my name is Sharon George and my register number is UR15CS205, and today we're going to talk about file handling. So the question that I've got for file handling is create a function in Java to count the number of embedded white spaces and punctuations present in a text file named sample.txt. So I hope you understood the question. It is really simple. You have created a file with the name sample.txt, and whatever data you're going to enter in that file, that should be read by the program, and if it has any white spaces or punctuations, the number of white spaces and punctuation should be displayed by the program. So I've created a program here in NetBeans. So my package name is mytext, and I've imported java.io.bufferedReader and java.io.file. All the input output necessary classes will be imported. Import java.io.fileReader. Okay. So because you have to read from a file which is present in another drive of your system. So you have a public class with the name mytext here, and you have the main function public static void main, and it throws exception. You have to create a file object f. File f is equal to new file, and inside this you have to give the location of the file. So I've given mytext here. Basically I think the question says sample.txt, so I'll show how to go for that. So inside this only I'll create a new text file and I give the name as sample. Okay, and inside this just type something. So for example, if I type my name here and give 3 punctuation marks and just save it, we'll see the output soon. Yeah, but one more thing you have to do is you have to change the location now. Or else the name is sample.txt, so just go here, go to NetBeans and just instead of mytext, just write sample. Okay, and then system.out.println f.canRead. So canRead is the function that we have used here, and f is the file object. Now I have created a file reader object fr here, and I have passed the file object f inside this. And I've created a buffer reader object br here, and I've passed the file reader object inside the buffer reader constructor. And I've also created a string variable data and initialized it to null. I've created a character variable ch, also an integer variable space count to calculate the number of spaces, and a punctuation integer variable punctuation count equal to 0. These two variables will help us to keep a track of the count of the number of spaces and punctuations. Now I've created a while loop here. Inside that I've given data is equal to br.readline. As long as this is not equal to null, I let this loop run. So for int I equal to 0, I less than data.length and I++. What am I going to do? Ch will be equal to data.caret I. So this caret function will extract character one by one according to the position. The value of I will change and the characters will also change. So as long as the ch will be equal to the space count will be incremented. And else if it is comma, colon, or dot, or a punctuation mark, exclamation mark, whatever it is, the punctuation count will be incremented. It is really simple. I hope you understood this program. And then just display the space count and punctuation count using system.out.println. And finally, don't forget to close fr.close and br.close. I hope you understood this. Let's just run the file and see now. Okay. So if you remember, I had written Sharon space George and 3 punctuation marks. So it shows 1 white space and 3 punctuation marks. I hope you understood. Thank you.